Good day, guys. Welcome back to my channel. That's to my subscriber. And if you are new to this channel, please, before you go, click on the subscribe button, like and share. We would be looking at our analysis for this week on this Euro USD, GBPUSD, and USDJPY. So, guys, we are going to analyze this pairs, and I will tell you why I will be taking certain trade and why. So, you actually need to stick to the end to understand this analysis better. If you want to understand this analysis better, you need to actually stick to the end. So this Euro USD will be starting with, I will start on the monthly time frame. So for better understanding and why we will be taking such trade, take a look at this Euro USD. There's only one movement we all can see, right? That is a bearish move. If you are to join our trend line, this is a move, right? You can see this, we see trend, and we can see this below movement, right? You see that anytime price is coming here, it will actually bounce up, it will bounce up. So you are definitely seeing a drop on our Euro USD. And will I say fortunately or unfortunately, Euro USD will still continue to drop. By the way, I still believe that this Euro USD should actually drop to this level. Should actually drop to this level, which we once talked about. It pushes up. The next level we will be aiming for on this Euro USD to drop is this low level here. So guys, since Euro USD already dropped to this level, a level that of 0.94340, it has has dropped to that level. This is the next level we are aiming for on our Euro USD, which is about 0.83300. So by that time it's dropped, at least it should have tapped this our trend line, right? It should have hit this our trend line. Once price hits this resistance trend line downward, it's drop, it's come to this resistance trend line, it drop, then come to the support trend line, it pushes up. So now we are seeing that it has reacted from this resistance trend line, and it is dropping to this our support trend line. So this is it here. So this is why I said, since we have dropped to this one level here and we've reacted at that level, the next level we should be seeing that reaction from is around this level again. So basically this is the next level we are aiming for on our on our Euro USD. That is it on the monthly time frame. Now for better understanding, we can see that we are on a bearish move now. Let's add 10 period moving average. So guys, we all know the rules of trading on 10 period moving average. Once 10 period moving average, once price is above 10 period moving average, we have to go long, which means we have to buy. But if it is below 10 period moving average, we have to short it, right? So basically, now we would want to see this analysis from here. We all can see here, as of this was around 20, like I say, it was made around 2020. This was, I think it was early 2021. So around that early 2021, price has actually been dropping. Our euro to USD has actually been dropping ever since then. So today we'll make it 1 year plus. By the end of this year, we should be like 2 years when this euro to our USD has been dropping. That is one. The price is below 10 period moving average. So if we are to trade on this monthly time frame aspect of it, we have to go bearish. Our monthly time frame says we are bearish, so guys, we have to look for a way to go bearish, by the way. So since monthly time frame says we are bearish, then definitely we have to go bearish. We see last 4 months bearish move happened. We see this another month, third month bearish move. We saw this second month, we saw this month here. So it has actually been bearish. So next month we would be having on this euro USD will actually be bearish again. We all know reason is that the interest rates increase. When they said, I think it was about 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks, when news was reported, when they released a news that there won't be any stopping in an increase in interest rates, which means as interest rate is being increased, then our USD itself will continue to go bullish. Once that USD continues to go bullish, then any other pairs to our USD will continue to fall. It is the reason why our euro to our USD is dropping. So on the monthly time frame aspect of it, guys, we have to go bearish, right? So now let's take a look at this level, right? On this monthly time frame, we saw that price dropped to this level, it bounced up, it came to this level again. We saw it reacted at that level, it came to this level again. So once price came to this level, we kind of add a pullback here, exactly why we add this green. Now we've actually broke below this level. So if we manage to get any positive news on the euro, maybe there's a good news on the euro, then I can assure you that this euro will actually serve as a pullback. We come to test this level. We all know the rules in when you are trading. Once price is kind of like ranging, it is hitting support, it is hitting resistance, and kind of price breaks below the support level, we tend to see that price roll up to test that support level, right? So it is exactly what we would have on this euro USD if there is any positive news. As at now, I still believe that euro will still continue to drop against our USD, because as long as the interest rate will continue to remain consistent, or there will continue to be an interest rate, or inflation continue to increase, or they've not fight inflation has not reduced, is still increasing, then I can tell you that as long as inflation is increasing, the interest rate will continue to increase. Once it continues to increase, then the USD will continue to go up. Once that USD continues to go up, then we will continue to see this fall on our euro to USD. So except inflation has been fought, or there's a solution to this inflation, it has been solved, then we would see that bullish move on our euro to USD. If not, we will continue to drop. So on the monthly time frame aspect of this movement, guys, we are to continue to go bearish. Now let's take a look at this weekly time frame, guys. We will start it from this top level. We all can see with this movement, we are on a bearish move. I mean, if you are a new trader, right? I mean, if you are new to trading, you would know this uptrend and downtrend. And this we can see clearly is a bearish move. It is downtrend. And again, for easy understanding, is that this price is below the 10-period moving average. So we would want to predict this price for this week. In order to predict that, we would actually see this movement on this, right? The price is actually on a bearish move. Now let's take a look at it this way. There was a pullback drop right here. Then we had a pullback on this euro USD. We had another drop on euro USD. Then there was a pullback that was made. Another drop, right? If you notice, this drop actually broke this previous lows. If you watch it well, you see that this drop actually broke the previous lows. Then with at one time the price had a pullback. Now we've had another drop on euro USD, and guess what? This week that just finished, we had a pullback. So after the pullback, this week we are analyzing for, we are trying to look out for, then we should be expecting another drop again. So euro USD also, we are expecting a drop. Now monthly time frame says we are still going to continue to go bearish, because monthly time frame we are still having a drop, which means we are to continue to drop. Now this weekly time frame says we are also going to go bearish, but we've just recently had a pullback area, right? Like a correction. Now once this correction is over, what are we going to be expecting? Another drop. So now I know what will be in your mind. Is this correction over? Well, probably not. I think the correction will be over on Monday or Tuesday. Reason is that I want to see that bullish move to come out to take this level here this week. I think it has already come to take the level. Oh, yes, I can see it now properly. So I mean, we saw this level, it came to this level, right? This point level. Then a pullback occurred. Once we had the breakout from this, then we saw this price actually came again to test that same level. So price has tested the level. So with what I am saying now, I believe that the pullback is over. So we will be expecting another drop again. So monthly time frame, we have to short this position, right? Weekly time frame, the pullback is, what we see now, we just add a pullback. Or probably by Tuesday this week, we are watching out for them. We should start having that drop. By the way, if in case of anything, we should start having that drop. So weekly time frame also, we have to short this position. Let's see what this daily time frame actually says. So I mean, take a look at this daily time frame. If you have to zoom it out, simple movements, we all can see, right? A downward movement, a bearish move. So price has actually been dropping, right? So there's only one movement we all should be making on our euro USD. It is actually to actually short this, right? So I mean, will actually be dropping for some times. So if you were following this channel consistently, you will see where we predicted this move, this bullish move the first day. We also see where we predicted this bullish move the second day, and for the third day, you kind of see this bullish move and then a bearish move came in. If you were following this channel consistently, you would have seen how we predicted this move. So that is why I said, if you've not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Now take a look at this euro USD. We are on a bearish move now. So we've had this drop, right? So after this drop, we had a correction. So now that we've added this correction, what are we expecting? Another bearish move. So basically, monthly time frame says we are to go bearish. weekly time frame says we are also to go bearish. Even the daily time frame says we are also to go bearish. But let's see if it has actually reacted to a key level, because I would want to highlight this key level here. We saw price came to this level here, bounces up, came to this level, bounces up, right? So price kind of, have kind of, you like say, range within this area or this level. Then once price break below that level, we tend to see that price come to test that level again. So basically, we all know support and resistance area. You see that price kind of range within this area. It kind of, once our support area, once it came to this support area, it will roll up to this our resistance, come to the support, roll up to our resistance, came to this support level, and it broke below our support level. Once price break below support level, we all know the movements that is to be made. Price will come and test that support level. It is exactly what we just had this week that just finished. So this price has come to test this our support level. What are we expecting next on this daily time frame? Is another drop again. So monthly time frame, we have to go bearish, right? Weekly time frame, we have to also go bearish. She said we should go bearish. This daily time frame, we just zoom in to actually confirm the movement, and this movement, it's also saying we are also to go bearish, because this price has now tested our previous support level. So guys, if you want to take this trade, I'll say short this trade. Let's see, possibly this week we can take it to this lows. That should be about 266 pips, if in case we are going to grab it this week. So I personally would want to take this trade and take it to this low. Maybe if price, maybe by the next week, then price can break below it, then we can continue to go short. But this week, I personally myself, I will be taking this trade to this lows. And if I should take this trade, by the time market opens next time, I should be getting about 200 plus pips on EURUSD, which is actually not bad, right? So I mean, it is a good amount of pips. Even if I am able to grab 150 pips, by the way, I think that will be enough for me, because I will also be trading other currency and other commodities and stocks and crypto. I also trade all those ones. So if I can grab 150 to 200 pips on EURUSD, then I should be able to grab another piece, some like kind of like 100 pips on CAD JPY or any other currency pair. So this EURUSD, so we should actually to short. I personally will be looking to short to hit this lows here, which I should be grabbing about 200 pips. Now, second is that this price is now below 10 period moving average, right? So once price has dropped, right, we saw it drop, it came to this our 10 period moving average. Of course, we should actually see price actually react at that 10 period moving average, which we should be expecting a drop, right? So I mean, then once price is now this 10 period moving average, so if price can break below 10 period moving average on this daily time frame, maybe you can now enter the short to to actually short it. That is you, if you want. So I mean, to me, I'll just decide when to actually enter this trade. So daily time frame also, we have to short it. Now to place this trade, we would roll down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is the time frame I do take my trade, and 4-hour time frame is the time frame I will advise anybody to actually take the trade on. So what we clearly can see on this 4-hour time frame is actually a bullish move, right? Take a look at this, right? 4-hour time frame, see this higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So guys, I mean, would you want to short it on this 4-hour time frame when the 4-hour time frame says we are going long? Definitely not. Reason is that this 4-hour time frame is still above 10 period moving average. Rules of trading 10 period moving average is that once price is above it, we are to go long, but we want to short it. We believe that the price will be moving. We actually drop this week on EURUSD, and we would want to short it, right? So in order to do so, we would have to wait. I will advise you would have to wait for price to actually break this lows. Once price break this lows, by that time price would have broken below the 10 period moving average. So once this price break this low, by that time price will be below 10 period moving average, then we can now short it. At least price should look something like this, this drop, right? Then we can kind of see this on a pullback level of 4-hour time frame. Then once price break this lows, right, of course the price will be below 10 period moving average. Then maybe price can now come back to give us a pullback, test this level. Then maybe if you want to enter if you want to short it, then you can enter shorts. Then you can now short this EURUSD. Then I think that would be the best time you have to actually enter this trade, because if market should open straight away and you enter this trade, then the market can just move up to come and tap this level again. again, and guess what, you might get stopped out except your stop loss is wide enough. So I mean, except your stop loss is wide enough, then maybe you can get away with it. If not, your stop loss might get it and you will lose. So just kind of wait like this movement. As once this price has dropped, we can take it as a pullback. Once price come and break this lows, then you can now enter this trade. So the first level to take out, the first place to actually set your take profit, I personally will be setting my first take profit at this level, because I believe once price break below this level, then the next level this euro USD will be dropping to is this level here. So once price come, I take my take profit 1, then I should be able to set my take profit 2, and maybe my final take profit here. So once price can break this level and I've entered the trade, I personally, then I should be able to take profits 1 here. Then I should be able to grab my second take profit here, or maybe you just set the full trade to try and grab my take full profits here. Then once it gets to this place, then I will close half of the trade. It just depends on how you are taking your trade and how you guys are trading. So I will not tell you how to trade it, but I will not tell you how you should place your trade. By the way, it is you that will make the decision. Now let's roll down to the 1 hour time frame. Also the 1 hour time frame, right? We are to short this price. We are to go short. We are to drop right on euro USD. But 4 hour time frame still says we are bullish, and 1 hour time frame still says we are bullish. So guys, is it good idea to actually go long and to shatter short? Definitely not. We can take here as this 1 hour time frame. We can say, okay, this is a bearish move, a pullback. If in case this price can drop and break this lows, guys, like I was talked on our 4 hour time frame, when I said once price can break this low, then it will be a good opportunity to short it. Same thing with our 1 hour time frame. So once we have this rapid drop on our 1 hour time frame, price breaks this 1 hour time frame, then you can enter this trade. Then take I personally will set my take profit 1, and my take profit 2 should be around there possibly. It just depends on how you want to opt out and grab your take profit. So 1 hour time frame, we are still bullish, but wait till that 1 hour time frame start giving us a bearish move. Or you can actually come down to this 30-minute time frame. Once you see multiple break of structure downward, you see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs on the 30-minute time frame, then maybe you can actually enter the short position. It is not compulsory this price break below here. Maybe once you see multiple break of structure downward on the 30-minute time frame, then you can short. But what we clearly can see is multiple break of structure upward on 30 minutes time frame. So do not short it here. So I mean that is what I would just advise you. It depends on how you want to take this trade. So euro USD from the monthly time frame downward, we are to short it, right? So 4 hour time frame is still bullish and 1 hour time frame is still bullish. But wait for a signal to come to actually say, okay, it is time to actually short this. Then you can now short this position. Now let's take a look at the next one is GBPUSD. Now let's analyze it on our GBPUSD. I'll take here, price actually once ranging on our GBPUSD. You see that first of all, price was actually dropping, right? We all can see this movement on our GBPUSD. Price was actually dropping, right, on GBPUSD. So it was actually on a bearish move. So it got to a certain period where price actually started ranging here. This is movement here. This is it. Yeah. Okay, sorry. So price kind of range here. So price came to this level, it pushes up. Came to this level again, it pushes up. It also came to this level, right? And of course, I don't. Most of you would have said that okay, the price will push up, but we also, if you were following this channel consistently, I predicted that this price will break this low, we break this support level, and we actually did such a thing. And not only this price actually break below the level, it actually comes to test that level again. If you are trading support and resistance level, and price hits our resistance level, it goes to our support level, it comes to our resistance level, and once price eventually break below the support level, right, we tend to see that price come to test that support level again. So it is exactly what we had, but it is more visible on the daily time frame or on the weekly time frame. It is more visible on this weekly time frame. We can just have this huge week, by the way. So basically, we once predicted this move. Now that this price has given us a pullback to test this area, what we all will be expecting on this GBPUSD is another drop again. So basically, if you have to take a look at this on this GBPUSD, we are still on a bearish move, by the way. So coupled with the fact that the fundamental aspect of this USD, as long as interest rates will continue to increase, then our USD will continue to go bullish. As USD is going bullish, then any other pairs trading to our USD will continue to drop. So as long as we are trading GBP to USD, then GBP will continue to drop, right? So monthly time frame, we are still on a bearish move. Let's take a look at this 10 period moving average. We all can see this movement, right? For some time, this GBP USD has actually been dropping. So I mean, take a look at this recent move is what we would want to see. This recent move is on a bearish move, and this move is below 10 period moving average. The rules of trading 10 period moving average is that once price is below 10 period moving average, we are to short. But if it is above 10 period moving average, we are to go long. But it is still below 10 period moving average, then we are to short. So monthly time frame, we are still on a bearish move. Now let's see what this weekly time frame says. Now take a look at this move, which I said it is more visible on the weekly time frame. So let's analyze it properly. I'll start this analysis from here. Take a look at this movement, right? We are on a bearish move, right? So weekly time frame, we are dropping, and once weekly time frame says you are bearish, we have to go bearish. And coupled with the fact that the price is below 10 period moving average. Once again, the rules of trading, the moving averages. Once it is below it, we have to short it. So price kind of came to this area. We saw it pushes up. It came to this same area again. It pushes up, and now price came to this same area again. Guess what? Price broke below that level again, and we all know that once price break below support level where price was actually ranging, we tend to see that price come again to test that level. So once price broke below the support level, we saw that this price rose up to test the support level. So after this price has tested the support level, guys, what we are expecting again is another bearish move. So this week we are actually aiming to short this price. We are actually aiming to to go to close bearish this week we are looking at. So on the weekly half time frame aspect of this GBP USD, we are going bearish. Monthly time frame says we are bearish. We are to short this price. The weekly time frame says we are bearish and we are to short this price, which means we should actually short this price. So basically weekly time frame, a pullback has just occurred, but is the pullback over? Well, I don't really think so. Maybe a little bit of a bullish move should be made, by the way. Maybe we should have a little bit of a bullish move, maybe 70 to 100 pips bullish move. A little bit of a bullish move should be made, then a drop will be they will have a drop. What I know is that this week we are looking at on GBPUSD, we would close bearish, which I very much believe. But once the market opens, well, we might very much likely go bullish a little bit, guys. You might think, okay, once market opens, you will start dropping. Well, it might not be so. You might go bullish a little bit, and if care is not taken, you might get stopped out. So just watch out for it. Now that will take us down to the daily time frame. So take a look at this daily time frame. So we are still on a pullback level. So daily time frame, we are on a pullback level. Let me zoom it out properly. So I'll delete this level here. So basically, we saw that price kind of let's see it here. Let me see it. Now this was what level price has been reacting to. So this is the level I've highlighted. So now we have to zoom it in. We saw that this price actually came to this level, right? So I will start from here. Price came to this same level, then price had a pullback at this level. Guess what again? Price broke below this level. So once price has broken below this level, what we all be expecting on our GBP USD is that price will come and test this level again. So we are on a pullback level on GBP USD. So this GBP USD, we are still on a pullback. Is the pullback over? Well, probably not. But I know that this week the pullback will be over. Then we would have a drop. So we still have about close to 100 pips. I think even more than it. I think this is it from here. That is close to 200 pips. By the way, we still have 200 pips. Kind of like a bullish move to be made. So if you want to short this out, take kind of think twice. Be careful. Do not just do not just short it, by the way, because the pullback on this GBPUSD, I don't think it is over, by the way. So maybe Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday. I think by that period of time, pullback should be over. It should have gone bullish, tap this level again, and break below it. So daily time frame, we are still on a bearish move, and we can see that this price is now above the 10 period moving average, right? So I mean, which is that is still an indication that we are still about to still go, bullish, by the way. So watch out for it, guys. So we still have, some bullish move to be made before we have that drop on GBPUSD. Not to actually take this trade, guys, who would want to take this trade, we would roll down to the 4-hour time frame. What we clearly can see on this 4-hour time frame is a bullish move, right? So basically, monthly time frame says we are bearish, right? Weekly time frame says we are bearish, but we are on a pullback level on a recent move. Weekly time frame we are dropping, but still on a pullback level. Now we've gone to this daily time frame. We've seen it, confirm it that we are bearish, but we are still on a pullback level. That the pullback level is still not over, right? So we are still expecting a couple of bullish moves to be made before we have that drop. But we would want to take this trade, and to take this trade, we would roll down to the 4-hour time frame. What we clearly can see on this 4-hour time frame is that we are bullish, right? Take a look at this movement here. I will highlight this level here. So I will take here as an impulse movement upward. Then we saw this drop, right? So price came to this level and again it dropped. So price kind of came to this level, failing to break above it previously. Then we had a drop. Then price actually broke above it, right? So once price broke above it, we had a little bit of a pullback here. So we kind of see another impulse move that broke the previous highs, then a pullback movement. So if you have to see this here on this 4-hour time frame, you see this green candlestick. You see this green candlestick. That is an indication that this 4-hour time frame is still not over, right? So this 4-hour time frame, we still have a couple of bullish moves to be made. So if you want to take trade on this, I'll say kind of wait. We still have a couple of bullish moves to be made. I think if you want to take this trade and go bullish on it, then it is fine. If you can go like 100 pips, go bullish, grab 100 pips or GBPUSD, I think that is actually fine, by the way. So if you can go long on this GBPUSD, you go long on it, then fine, you go bullish, by the way. So it is up to you. So we still have a couple of bullish moves to be made. Then after that, maybe then a drop should then we should start having that drop. I think that we should sit on our 1-hour time frame. So once the 1-hour time frame has a drop, break below these lows, maybe 1-hour time frame break below these lows, then we add a pullback, tested this level, and it continues to start giving us another drop, then maybe you can enter this trade. So once you enter the trade on the 1-hour time frame, this is the first level we want to take out. After this, we take out this level. Then the second level, we would want to take out the second level, and lastly the third level we want to take out. So this is first level to take out on GBPUSD on 1-hour time frame, second level to be taken out, and the last level. So GBPUSD, it depends on how you want to trade it, by the way. We are still on a pullback level, and that pullback level is not over, which means that pullback level is still bullish. So guys, be careful about it before you take the trade. And one thing I have lastly here is our USDJPY. Now let's take a look at it, guys. You need to pay attention to be able to understand these movements, right? We can see on this monthly time frame we are bullish on USDJPY, right? Take a look at it from here. I think from early it was 2020, November 2020, you can see it. So we've actually been having this impulse movement upward. So price has actually been going bullish ever since then. So I mean, USD itself is strong. Why this JPY has actually been dropping, you can see it if you look at the JPY index. JPY index is dropping, so USD has been going bullish and is going very, very strong. So monthly time frame we are bullish. Let's see what 10 period moving average says on our USDJPY. See, same thing, we are still above 10 period moving average. We all know the rules of trading. Once price is above 10 period moving average, we have to go long, but if it is below it, then we have to short. But clearly we are still above 10 period moving average. So let's see this movement here, an impulse move here, a correction, another impulse move. Guess what? A correction has been made here. So we've had another impulse move. So I mean, are we going to be having a correction anytime soon? Well, probably not, because the reason why I said is that if you look at the fundamental aspect of our USD, where that there won't be as long as interest rates will continue to increase, then USD will continue to increase. You know, as long as there's inflation, because there's inflation now, right? So the interest rates will have to be increased to battle inflation. As long as interest rates continues to increase, then the USD will continue to go bullish, right? So basically, with that fundamental aspect of it, I don't think there will be any pullback anytime soon. So we will continue to aim bullish. So if you want to trade, take a trade on the monthly time frame aspects, then you are to go long. Now let's see what this weekly time frame says. You can see on the weekly time frame, clear one movement that is being made, a bullish move, right? We saw this impulse move, higher highs, higher lows, another higher highs, higher lows. Since then, we've had these higher highs. And if you take a look at this, right, for the weekly, we see this as we are having this highs here. We saw this previous highs here. This was the previous highs. Then this new highs was made. We saw this huge candlestick which broke above the previous highs. Now we are on a new week, right? This week that just happened, we've gone bullish. So this week that we are trying to predict where we want to see our price to move, I very much believe that we would go bullish and actually break above this candlestick, which is what I believe. I will tell you the reason why, so maybe stick to it. So I'll tell you the reason why. So this week that just finished, we went bullish, by the way. So for a couple of weeks now, we've been going bullish. So definitely this week we are highlighting for we would actually see open and close bullish. So basically price is still above 10 period moving average, so we are still to go long, right, on the weekly time frame aspects. Now let's see what this daily time frame says. Well, this daily time frame says we are still ranging, right? So we can analyze some key level here. We saw that once price came to this level, we had a drop. Price came to this level again, then price dropped. We saw price came to this level again, price dropped, and now price is at this level. We are expecting price to drop, right? So that is what you'll be thinking. But and let's take a look at this level again. Once price came to this level, right, we saw price reacted and pushes up. We saw price came to this level, pushes up. We saw price again come to this level, pushes up, right? So and I know that once price comes to this support, we can kind of take this level as support and resistance, right? I know you guys can take it. So if you are following this channel consistently, I did daily analysis on USDJPY. You would have seen how we predicted this ranging markets move on our USDJPY. So now we are at this resistance level. We are expecting a drop, right? So we are expecting a drop to this support level. But I don't think so. I think maybe if we are to have that drop, in case we are to have that drop, I should see this drop to around 142. After 142, then a bullish move should be made. I will tell you the reason why. No, stick to the chart. No, stick to it. Now, the reason why I said so is that we are to roll down to our JPY index, by the way. So take a look at this JPY index. Take a look at this daily time frame aspects. We are on a bearish move on our JPY index, right? JPY index has actually been dropping. So it got to a certain period of time, the price started ranging. It's gone to this support level. It goes to the resistance, it's come to the support, it goes to the resistance, come to the support, go to the resistance, and all of a sudden this price actually broke below the support level, guys, right? So once price broke below the support level, we all expected it to come and test the support level, which it actually did. Not only did it do something like that, it even broke above it. So as this move, you can now consider this move as kind of like a false breakout, if you want. We can kind of see it like a false breakout. So now that this price has now rolled up to come to this our resistance level, also if we are following this channel consistently, we also predicted that this move will be dropping, right? So as this JPY index is dropping, we also this impulse move, kind of like an impulse move on our USD to our JPY. So now we are expecting we are seeing this bullish move on our JPY index, by the way. So basically, if this JPY index can push out to come to this resistance level again, right? Once this price can push out to come to this resistance level again, we would be expecting one movement again, another drop on that JPY, right? Meaning, as we've gotten this another drop on our JPY index, as this JPY index is giving us that drop, that is an indication that JPY to our that is an indication that USD will start going bullish while the JPY will start dropping, which means JPY currency will drop while we give a room for our USD to actually go bullish. And another, that is reason number one on the JPY index. Now reason number two why I said so is that take a look at this USD index. If you have to zoom it out, there's only one movement you've been making. on our USD index, right? Actually a bullish move. You can see this, this ice, right? Another ice we made. This ice broke this previous ice. Then another ice was made. We thought see this ice again. Actually broke this previous ice, right? So if you take a look at this USD index, as we've added this ice, so we've added this pullback, right? So now this pullback has been made. So we are all expecting another impulse move. So if you are having this impulse move, that is an indication that our USD itself will continue to push up. So I personally still believe that USD should actually push up. This week, probably I should see this price will come out to take out this week. So from this current movement here to this week I am seeing here, that is about 120 pips. I personally will be taking this trade because I know for certain and I know for sure is that this USDJPY will actually push up to take out this week we once had, this huge week we once had before. Price will definitely come and take that week out. So from here to that level, it will be 120 pips. Maybe even in case this price actually, this USD actually come out, take this week, I believe that the price will break above it. But the prediction might not be 100% correct. The price can just come, take out this ice here, and give us another drop again, whereby price will start ranging. It can give us that move, right? Do not be surprised. USD index can give us that move. So I mean, if that price can actually give us this a little bit of a bullish move to this level, by that time, once that USD index is giving us that bullish move to that week, then we should be seeing that bullish move to take out this week, which we should be able to grab 120 pips. But if in case the price does not break above, it fails to break above, and all of a sudden this price starts dropping, then we would also see that USD JPY come to this level and actually drop again to this level, which I believe will actually happen. So I'm still taking here as kind of like a support and resistance level. So guys, watch out for it. It just depends on how the price will play out this week. So if you are to take this trade, right? If I'm to say, okay, which trade you should take, I'll say take this trade. We will definitely take out this week. So once we take out this week, from here to that area, that should be about 220 pips for this week. So by the way, do not forget to subscribe, like and share, also comment. Then thank you.